My name is Miss Hapke. Now people call me my more traditional name, which is Warlayirti. That's a name that was given to me when I was born by my senior people. I'm a Mirong woman. I'm born and bred in this area. I speak my language. I know my people, I know my law, I know my culture. In my role as the chairperson of the Waringarri Art Centre, I work really closely with the management here, which is the manager of the Art Centre, and the trainees and the other workers here, as well as working very closely with my committee in making policies, good policies, that makes our Art Centre run well. We have very high expectations from our staff. If they need training, we provide the training for them. We give them really good support. And most importantly is that we give our committee a lot of training on how to manage an art centre through the Nodea eyes. You know Nodea white people? Through their way. So when we're managing our art centre, we're not only managing from Nodea way to make everything presentable according to the books and everything, but we also manage it really strongly in our own way, in our cultural way. It is very important for the Waringarri Art Centre to have our own people working here as workers. They know our culture, they know where they fit within our society, and they also will then be trained up to know what Nodea expect from us, what government and funding bodies and stuff, people like that expect from an art centre. You know, we put so much time and effort in training people and then they move on, but it makes us happy to see our young people achieving in the workforce. A lot of the stories that we paint often belong to the whole of the Mirong tribe, not just you individually. You know, the story will belong to everybody. So it's really important then, if we're going to promote within Australia or throughout the world, that the quality of our paintings and the amount of our story that's being told is at a very, very high level. That art has probably been cross-referenced 3 or 4 different times before it gets to the buyer. We have our elders sitting behind us and they're always watching what we're painting, and they're always saying, oh, Nangara, you haven't got that story a little bit straight, you know, that's a little bit crooked there. So they're straightening us up all the way on our story that we're telling for that thing, or even the positioning of our art. It's very, very important to keep telling stories about our arts because it covers the whole of our country. And through the arts, not only can people just have a look at it, it might be a really nice piece to hang on the wall in your house and stuff, but for us, it's a really important way of teaching our younger people. Also in teaching our staff. They need to learn they need to feel where the strength comes from of our culture. And they need to connect with that to be able to run this centre both in a Nodea way and a Blackfella way.
My name is Agnes Armstrong. We get stronger every day when we do our painting. We think about our culture and our Dreamtime story. They used to tell a story about olden days time. And that's why we started painting and make our art centers more strong from my heart and mind. That's how we are strong. I teach young ones, like students from state school. They come here and I teach them how to paint and how to mix their paint in different colors. I ask them if that painting got any story in it. They tell me about themselves swimming or hunting or doing something like me. I do my painting about myself when I was a little girl. And the tourists come in, They look at all the painting. Maybe they see some painting is strong in the art when they're looking at it. Some people buy my painting. It's strong. It's from my heart, and my mind when I do my painting.